What's up, everybody? This is Desmond with Downcountry Nation, and today I have some very exciting news. Specialized just released a full suspension version of their chisel. As you guys probably know, I am a huge fan and promoter of the Specialized chisel. When people come up and ask me what's a great budget NICA bike to get, I always go back to the Specialized chisel because it is extremely upgradable and has all of the parts. It comes with through axles, it comes with a tapered head tube. It is just a really great bike to build upon, so I will always point out the Specialized chisel as one of the top bikes to look for if you are a budding NICA racer or someone just wanting to get into the sport of MTB. So of course, when I found out that Specialized released a full suspension version of my favorite cross-country hardtail, I knew I had to check it out. And from the looks of the geometry, this bike is going to be a incredibly dialed bike, and it is actually very similar to the geometry numbers of this bike. Which leads me into the first topic that I'd like to talk about this bike. So there are 3 complete bike models in the Specialized Chisel FS lineup, and then a frame. And the frame will not be available until late August. Some of the other sizes will be available in July, but all of the frames will be available in late August. So the 3 bike models, complete bike models, are the Chisel, just the Chisel base model, which has a RockShox Recon up front, a X-Fusion shock in the back, and a SRAM SX drivetrain topping off the range. Then there is the Chisel Shimano, which comes with the same suspension, so a RockShox Recon in the front and a X-Fusion shock in the back. And then instead of the SRAM SX Eagle drivetrain, it comes with a base model Shimano drivetrain. Then there is one more complete bike, and that is the Chisel Comp, which comes with a RockShox Sit in the front, a RockShox Deluxe Select Plus in the back, and then a upgraded Shimano drivetrain. All of these bikes come with dropper posts. The 2 base Chisel models come in at $2,600, and the Chisel Comp comes in at $3,400. And the frame, which is not yet available, comes in at $2,000. I think this bike is going to be a really great option for a lot of people. Most downcountry full suspensions are in the $4,000 plus mark, which is kind of expensive, and a lot of people aren't going to be able to afford that. But when I saw that Specialized was releasing a new downcountry bike, it's definitely going to be a very big hit with people getting into mountain biking, or people wanting to get a downcountry bike and want to kind of test it out, or maybe just a kid like me that wants to get or be able to buy an affordable bike that can grow with them, where eventually they can change out parts. Oh, I forgot to mention, so the Chisel hardtail does not come with a UDH derailleur. The new Chisel FS does come with a UDH derailleur, which is gonna also make this bike even more upgradable in the future. I don't know how many kids my age will be buying a SRAM transmission. They're pretty expensive, but it's cool to have that option if you ever decide to upgrade down the road. I also wanted to bring up how this bike is going to be great for NICA racers. So in my league specifically, I know of a lot of kids that race XC competitively, but still like to have a bike that they can throw around and bring to like a local bike park, or maybe a more aggressive trail system. And this bike is going to be able to cover a lot of bases for a lot of different people. It really just has a really great travel number. I've always believed that 120 millimeters is all you need for most riding, unless you're doing a all-out enduro or downhill race. But yeah, like I was saying, this is going to be a really great option for a lot of NICA riders. I'm sure I'm going to see a lot more of these at my NICA race series this year, especially because the Chisel hardtail is a super popular bike already. And then this will also be taking the market from people who want to upgrade to a full suspension, and now they have a budget-friendly bike. And this will also be a great option for someone that already has a Chisel and maybe wants to swap the parts over to a full suspension frame on the cheap without buying a whole new bike. So yeah, this bike is going to be a really great option for NICA racers as well as beginners getting into the sport of downcountry. And the travel numbers, though this bike does come with 120, 110, you can still make this bike an all-out XC bike if you wanted to go down that route. but I really think that for a lot of riders in my area, the 120, 110 is going to be the perfect amount of travel for NICA races, and then going out and riding and just doing some downcountry style stuff, being able to go hit the bike park and then go do an XC race on it. So yeah, I really want to thank you for watching this video. I am super excited about this bike. The downcountry genre is slowly growing, and more budget-friendly bikes are becoming widely available to the public. And I am a huge supporter of the 120 millimeter is all you need movement, and I think that less travel is going to help more people become better riders, because you are forced to take the bumps and be able to ride the trail and not rely on a giant traveled bike. Keep an eye out for a video in late August, early September. I'm going to be trying to get my hands on one of these frames and building it up and doing a deep dive video on why I built my bike the way I did, and also just how the frame performs. So yeah, again guys, I really want to thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Let me know what you guys think about Specialized creating a full suspension version of the Chisel. But yeah, see you next time.